Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I like that. That's cute. You cute. Thank you. You're welcome.
This is Aunties and Mimosa. Aunties and Mimosa. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come on in and join the fun.
Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Aunties and Mimosas. I'm your girl, Dr. Shar.
And I'm your girl, Miss Lady.
And y'all, it's another episode.
we here. We
We
about
here.
to get into a little what we want to call it, a fireside chat,
Oh,
a little catch up session.
a little catch up session.
It's
I
just
like
gonna
it,
be
friend.
us, the aunties, the original crew, and
Okay.
we're gonna get down into these topics
Let's
this
get
week. But you
started.
know, as always, what we got to start with.
The drink of the week.
Well, actually, we're gonna start with a shot this week
Oh,
because it's my birthday month.
it's her birthday month.
I got a party from May 1st to May 31st.
Nuh-uh, 32nd.
32nd. Okay.
We gotta do the 32nd.
we gotta do the 32nd. And my birthday ain't till the 21st.
Hey, that's
So
okay though.
whole month is Miss Lady's birthday. So we got us a shot.
Ooh,
of
little
tequila.
birthday shot. Yo, this a
Lord,
big old shot.
They had filled it up a little bit.
This a big old shot. Shout out to the momager for these big old
Shout out
shots.
Mama Jer. All right.
Here we
Cheers,
go.
friend.
Cheers. Happy
little
birthday.
tequila.
Mm.
Whew. Okay, that wasn't bad. Somebody get a lady something to drink. Oh, guess what? You can wash it down with our mimosa of the week.
Mm.
Our mimosa this week is an island sand driver. We have tequila, champagne, blue curacao, lemonade, Sprite. We garnish with cherries and limes.
All right. Let's do it.
So, and it's curt.
It's real
curt.
cute. Mm-hmm. Cheers.
Cheers.
Mm. Oh, that's good.
Yes. Yes.
That's good. That tastes like you on an island.
Somebody send me on vacation right now.
Okay, let's go.
Mm,
Ding.
mm, mm. Yeah, I had to do a little
That's good.
bit of everything right now.
Mm. I
Ooh.
like that.
All
Mm.
right. That was real good.
All right. That's real sweet.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not too sweet to me, so
I had to
like
wash
it.
that tequila down.
With more tequila.
It was right here. All right, friend. Well, let's go ahead and get into our icebreakers of the week.
All right. Well, we're going to get in some icebreakers. So this is going to be the best of rapper edition. Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. So in 1990,
In the 90s.
oh, okay,
Not just
yes.
that year.
Not just that year. In the 90s, we had Biggie or Tupac. Who you going with?
Definitely Tupac Maru Shakur. Definitely.
I'm going with Biggie. I'm going with Biggie Smalls.
Pedophile
gonna-
Smiles.
Oh.
Because he was over there with Diddy in the
Wait.
mansions.
Wait.
Okay, I'm sorry. I digress. My bad.
Wait, friend.
What?
Okay. Dang,
He
she
was
said-
cockeyed. He was looking at the boys and the girls. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I can't help it. Hold on. My bad.
Lord, that was not me
It
talking
was
about
the
them.
tequila. It was the tequila.
tequila. It was not me. That was not me, Lord.
Okay, then in the 2000s, oh my God, we got Lil Wayne or 50 Cent.
I'm going to go Lil Wayne. Definitely.
Definitely Lil Wayne.
Yeah, because I got shot 9 times. Did you die?
But did you die?
But did you die? Anyway.
But no, Lil Wayne definitely raised us millennials.
Oh, yeah,
So yeah,
definitely.
you can't.
Lil Wayne's still around rapping.
Yeah.
Concerts and everything. So, yeah.
I don't know how he be performing on them concerts though. He be looking a little sweaty.
He be a little high
Hmm.
on that promethazine.
Still,
I mean, he
how
has
his lungs
seizures.
still work?
He has seizures, so that's what the doctor
Mm.
prescribes you for. So
Okay,
that's what it's for. Just to let y'all know.
all right then.
Okay, then we got the 2010s, Nicki Minaj versus Cardi B. That's kind of a hard one. That's kind of a hard one, but I think I'm gonna go with Nicki.
I say Nicki too because we was just talking about this at work. Cardi B ain't got but one album. And then everything else she just featured on.
Yeah, feature or like a solo, like a single something. No,
Yeah,
she just featured.
She just featured.
Yeah.
She only has one album, in Invasion of Privacy, that's hers. Meanwhile, Nicki got a whole catalog.
Oh yeah.
So
I mean,
and it retched back.
Look,
it retches back. So yeah, definitely Nicki Minaj on that
It
one.
retches back. Yeah. Okay.
And then 2020s. I don't even know how to label that.
Yeah, the 2020s.
The years is getting out of control.
Out of control.
So Tyler, the Creator, or Rod Wave?
I'm going with Tyler. Cause what? I got the party of the century. That's the only song I know of Rod Wave.
So I don't know neither one of their songs.
Oh, you don't know Tyler, the Creator?
I know what he looked like.
Mm.
But
have you seen that meme with a little girl? They be like, "You look like Tyler, the Creator."
No, I ain't seen that. I know what he looked like, and then Rod Wave, his music sound depressing to me.
It do. Like he crying about everything.
It be like
the new Keith Sweat.
Sir, do you need some Xanax? A little gabapentin or something?
Stop crying. You're too big to be crying like that.
Yeah, so I can't even pick anyone. But
Who would be your...
if I had to pick someone out those two, I'd pick Rod Wave because I know his songs, but they just sad.
Okay. Well, if you could pick anybody from 2020 that's not on here.
Megan.
Okay.
Yeah. Meg the Stallion.
Yeah.
For those who don't know.
All day.
Megan Pete.
Megan Javon.
Absolutely.
Look.
Absolutely. So yeah. If I had to pick somebody for the 2020s, that's who
you would pick. Yeah. Megan. I'd probably pick Glorilla. Because I like Lil Glow. Like Glow give it. She just give you that, okay, I'm gonna turn up. Yeah. Like, you know.
She gonna get the party right.
Yeah. All right, friend. Well, let's go ahead and jump down into Get in Your Bag.
All right, y'all. So Get in Your Bag this week is going to be to kind of help y'all out because it is almost the end of the school year. Yes. Seniors are graduating. Some of this stuff should have been done ahead of time, but some things happen and maybe parents ain't get around to it. Mm-hmm. Students haven't done it. So basically, I wanted to just give some information about a FAFSA and paying for school. So what is the FAFSA? The FAFSA is a free application for federal student aid, and it's a form that you fill out each year that you're in school, and your school uses the FAFSA data to determine your eligibility for federal aid. So that would include like Pell Grants and scholarships and work-study funding. Mm-hmm. And so those type of funds are the funds that you don't have to pay back. So, of course, you want those before you take any loans out. Mm-hmm. You can always go to studentaid.gov to get more information. But just keep in mind that the federal deadlines to complete the FAFSA are your form must be submitted by 11:59 Central Time on June 30th. And any correction or updates must be submitted by 11:59 p.m. on September the 12th. So keep that in mind. And then also there's a list of state-specific deadlines. So not only do you have to follow the federal guidelines, you have to make sure you turn it in for the state that you're attending school also.
I remember doing all that.
Yeah, that was like, I was the first person in my family to go to college.
Okay.
So there was like not anybody I could ask questions to about filling out FAFSA and stuff like that. I feel like my little brother got it easier because basically I had already did everything.
Yeah.
And he was like, what I do? Oh, you check this box, do this, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And then
my aunt fortunately helped me because she, was a professor at UTA. So she helped me with mine. But I remember doing it. So every year. Every year. Okay, well, we will go ahead and jump into our Get Your Health. So this week's Get Your Health is about Medicaid. Medicaid is a government program that is used in the United States that helps provide insurance for adults and children with limited income resources. There's a lot of talks about Medicaid being cut. Some have talked about up to $880 billion from being cut from the nursing homes. And I've already started seeing...
With this aging population of boomers,
look,
what they gonna do?
Look.
Because all boomers don't have money and wealth built up and like pensions, 401k, stuff like that.
Look, it is one of the things that they are trying to cut really hard. And I have already seen... some of the cuts being happen, like some my company, we've stopped taking Medicaid,
Oh, really?
and it's dental.
Oh, wow.
Everybody got teeth. Well,
Yeah,
not everybody.
Everybody got gums. I'm sorry.
Most people got teeth, so
Gums
and
are the foundation to a healthy mouth, right? You have to have
yes,
healthy gums
you have
because
to
they
have
got
healthy
a
gums.
root in there. I
Well,
don't
yeah,
know,
the teeth are the roots are inside the gums.
Okay.
And if your gums are connected to everything else.
Okay.
So you got to keep them gums healthy. You got to brush your teeth. You got to go to the dentist. Make sure you're getting those perio maintenance cleanings and all of that. So,
but
floss your teeth.
Yeah,
If
floss
anything,
matters.
Floss your teeth. That's the main thing.
But you were mentioning that, sorry, and I went way off topic,
No, you're good.
that they cut funding for dental.
Yeah, they're starting to cut a lot of Medicaid funding. So if you are a recipient of Medicaid or know someone who is a recipient of Medicaid, make sure you're, looking at your stuff. Make sure you're looking at calling your insurance company. It's like, hey, what offices are accepting my insurance? Get you some backup insurance. They have, the
Healthcare marketplace.
The marketplace, yes, to where you can go and get you a secondary insurance. So you got to have insurance living here in America.
Unfortunately.
So get you some insurance, and that is the Get Your Health this week.
All right. Thank you, ma'am. We're getting ourselves together.
Yes.
So we're going to dive into our main topic this week. What we're going to do is just sit back, like I said, catch up with what's going on in the world today.
What's going on in this crazy world?
And it's a lot going on in this world today.
Yeah. So did you see about the Claiborne church burning down in Mansfield?
Memphis.
Lord,
I did see it, and I told myself to go back and look more into it because it was the church that they had like a lot of black civil rights movements and stuff.
Martin Luther King and a lot of he did a lot of speeches there. So, and it was like 130 years old, and I think they said it just
was it purposeful?
I don't know, because it could. So I seen somebody on TikTok talking about it, and they were like, it's kind of like around the anniversary of the church bombing in Alabama. And so
they killed them, I think 6 or 8
the 4 little girls.
Oh, 4. Okay.
Yeah, the 4 little girls died. And there's a movie about it. Something the Washingtons go to something or whatever on vacation or something like that. And they say, look at that movie. It's a lot of similarities of what's going on.
Wow.
So I was like,
they always trying to make a movie about life.
Look.
Speaking of movies.
Uh-oh.
You went and seen Sinners.
So I didn't. So I got this app on my phone, y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got this app, and so I watched it on the app. But I'm gonna have to go to the movies and watch it.
So everybody keeps telling me. So I work with a bunch of Gen Z, and they keep saying, "Tamisha, you gotta go see this movie. You gotta go see it. This is the black movie of 2025." Blah 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 blah. And I'm like, I don't know, because all the clips that I see keep over sexualizing the movie.
It's a sexual movie, but it's a really good movie.
Okay.
It's good. We can go see it anytime we want to.
Friend, we might have to go on a date on Sunday.
Okay.
Friend date. You busy?
We could go after church.
Oh,
we can go
after
church.
church.
Yes. But yeah.
Okay.
We could do it. But it's a good movie. Michael B. Jordan.
I'm not a fan of Michael B. Jordan. He's a handsome man, but he is
Michael.
not like I don't be like, oh my God.
Call me Michael.
And it's
then
crazy.
the one he had the goals, the grill in his mouth. Oh my God.
It's crazy because women of all nationalities love them some Michael B. Jordan. It's crazy.
Look, with that little mustache. Child.
All right then.
Yeah, but Sinners, it was pretty good. I liked it. But I'm gonna have to watch it in the movie theater so I can, get the real gist. Because folks was like digging in their purse or something. I was like,
when they was sneak recording it.
Yeah.
That's what you get for watching bootleg. That's what you get for watching bootleg.
Well, it was on the app, so I thought it was gonna be a good one. But that's okay. That's okay. How do you feel about the first 100 days, friend?
Of Donald?
Yeah. Just your opinion on the first 100 days.
Why would you ask me this?
Because we having a conversation.
But I feel like the first 100 days has been eventful.
A whirlwind.
it's been not only eventful, but maybe like traumatic.
It's gonna take us a lot to rebuild from this.
Yeah, it's really, he's tearing down a lot of things that were put in place to bring light to the people who were overshadowed by, I hate to say it like this, white history. History was whitewashed, and it really didn't tell you what happened to the blacks and browns or Asians of America.
Yeah.
It didn't give their point of view. So a lot of the things that he's stripping away is trying to hide it, maybe shun you into not being as vocal about your heritage. And I feel like that's very important, and that you need to teach your children so that history doesn't keep repeating itself. Although it feels like it's repeating itself right now, because it feels like we're about to go through Nazi Germany in America.
It definitely feels like it. It definitely feels like it. I feel like it has been a long 100 days. It has been a long 100 days.
I need a drink for that.
Because, like, I've never seen this much hatred in my life.
Blatant.
Like, it is just in your face, and they don't care. Like, the people who hate you, they don't care if you...
Racists feel empowered.
Yes, very much so. Very much so.
They don't... It seems like those people, not only racist, but people who are classist too, who care about money more than anything else. It's like they have this sense that, oh, I can do what I want now and nobody's going to stop me. But little do they know,
baby,
this ain't the same set of people that y'all been dealing with.
Because what is it? FAFO?
FAFO. Because I love the fact that we haven't been doing all the marches and stuff like that. Because when we did it, it was a problem.
It was a problem. But I don't know. I feel
Notice
like,
how none of the marches got shut down or turned into riots.
I feel like a lot of other races are depending on Black people to like stand up and be like, "Hey, okay, you need to stop."
I hung my cape up, my cape in the closet.
Like it's I can't do it. Did you get the call?
What call?
Okay, so on Saturday I got a call, and it was like, "Are you old enough to vote?" And I was like, "Yeah." And so
was it
it was like a survey call. They asked me if I was old enough to vote. I was like, yeah. And so they were like, okay, are you registered to vote? Yeah. And so then the lady was like, okay, so how do you feel about the first 100 days? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I just wanted to hear more of what she had to say. And so then she was like, well, in the 2026 Senate election, who are you going to vote for, Democrat or the Republican? And I was like, excuse me? Like, why are you calling me, asking me these questions?
Don't nobody call me.
Oh, I got a question. Like, she asked me all kind of questions. I ended up just hanging up on her because she told me, she was like, you have to pick Democrat or Republican. Girl, you can't. What, you going to bully me into picking?
Jesus. That's what I would have told her.
I was like, I don't
for Jesus.
know who I'm going to pick. I was like, I want to see what the candidate has to offer. Like, I don't know. She's like, you have to pick right now. Girl, get off my phone, and hung up. They called me like 4 more times. Ma'am. And then
I feel like they're trying to steal your voice pattern so they can sneak it to your bank accounts.
Oh.
I'm sorry. Maybe I got a problem.
Well.
So,
Well, I think it was just to do like the 100-day polling to see like what the American people.
Well, I think that with AI and voice recognition, they're trying to get people to speak as much as possible, which us speaking on this platform, we giving them ample of everything right now. But still, they can mimic your voice and call, especially, I know that banks and investment firms use voice recognition.
Yeah, I always do numbers.
Yeah.
Like, I don't never do my voice.
Yeah. So
Like,
they're like really pivoting and like really doing training to have the customer service agents ask you to enroll in voice recognition.
oh.
So they're wanting you to set up voice recognition, saying it's more secure, but voice recognition can be hacked, and AI deep fakes are real.
Well, I mean, they really are. They really are. speaking of that, I'm just gonna jump on down into another thing.
What happened
So
there?
Ibrahim Toure, have you heard of him?
Tell me about him.
Okay, so he is the president of how do you say it? Barkaran for show. It's some little country over in Africa.
Oh, Burkina Faso.
Yeah, that's how I can see it in my head, and I'm like, how do you say it?
Yeah. They coming. They want America's head on the stake, baby.
Okay, so he was saying how
I ain't know his name though.
don't do like how AI is so evil because they're gonna try and steal all of our identity, our voices, and everything. He's like, stop it with the AI, but he has been like trying to get the people over there to like stand up. He got France out of the country
on YouTube earlier today. They had some marches. That he had the people out in the street.
30,000 people
out in the streets.
Like, baby, they are coming for him. Y'all pray for him because I
didn't know what his name was, but I've been hearing the stories.
Yeah, he trying to get the African people up. Like, he got a new, what do you call it, airlines that he's starting to where people don't have to spend a whole bunch of money to travel around Africa. Yeah. He also has the visa program to where you don't have to have a visa to come into, how you say it?
Burkina Faso?
Yeah, you don't have to have a visa to come there. You can just come there and be there.
I might be saying it wrong, but I think I'm saying it right.
I think you are saying it right, yeah. At least I knew what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So, but y'all look into it. Y'all pray for him too, because they trying to come for him. They trying to come for him. We can go back up now, friend.
Anyway, I'm trying to go to Ghana for that December.
Well, I won't go with you. You
be missing out on the good stuff, friend.
Well, we're going to have to see. Ghana in December?
Yeah, they have this big party in the whole country in December. I want to go so bad.
Okay.
I want to go so bad.
Baby, we're going to have to get shots. We're going to have to get all kinds of stuff.
shots we got to get?
You got to get shots to go to Africa. You got to get all kind of shots.
Extra shots?
Extra shots.
I already got immunizations for school.
Well, you got to get When you last took that? When you was 12? When you was 12? For school? Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
We had to get them in college too, but it has been a while, y'all. I'm low.
Leave me alone.
I'm low. I'm sorry. That was a good one.
Oh, Jesus.
It was the tequila.
Well, we're gonna have to see because we still trying to go to Belize.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
All right. Have y'all seen about the detainees, the inmates that spelled out the SOS down in the Texas prison?
I saw that. It broke my heart because, and then not only that, I'm sorry, the Texas prison. There was one in Florida. A Haitian lady died.
In the prison?
In the detainee prison camp.
Oh, Lord.
A Haitian woman died. I think I read that article like 2 days ago. Might have been yesterday. But yeah, it's like getting out of hand. And they're actually here legally. Yeah. They have their green cards. They have whatever. But ICE is overstepping their bounds and like just locking people up for no reason. I do not agree with it. I hate that that's happening to people.
Yeah, because that's not right.
I have a lot of friends. Some of my friends' spouses are here legally, and they work. They contribute to society just like
everybody else. Yeah,
so they deserve to be here.
But all he had to do is make one phone call, and this fool will not do it. Anyways, well, we're going to pray for these detainees because a lot of them, like you said, are not even supposed to be there. Like, they are good citizens. They go to work every single day, and they trying to mark them as gang members and things like that. So we're going to pray for them because that's a touchy situation. Like, nobody wants to deal with that. So, all right, friend, this is the last week of non-tariff products coming into America.
Jesus Christ, they trying to take all my money. I ain't got none.
Friend, it's already
I need a raise.
It's already going up. Because I was at Walmart and I was, because.
Do you see that? See that?
Wait,
at
no.
The who?
Wait,
at the
no.
Wait, at the
W.
at the W.
At the W. I was there because I couldn't go on down to Tom Thumb. It was a little further.
Okay.
So I couldn't go to Tom Thumb because, that's
now
my
you
store.
should have went to Thomas. Should have went to Thomas.
Should have went to Tom. I couldn't go to Tom Thumb, so I just stopped at the W.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, dang, why is it so expensive? Like, some deodorant that I used to get, it used to be like $4. Now it's $8. Hold on, sis.
Jesus.
Hold on.
$8 so
American
dollars.
dollars. American
That's
dollars.
why people be funky.
I'm
right
gonna
now.
get me some lemon and just be rubbing under my arm.
Exfoliate.
Look, I'm finna get some lemon. I'm gonna get some sugar, make me a little sugar scrub, and just look,
Baby.
What?
They playing with people.
I said $8.
You talking about the
what?
tariffs, and I'm over here looking at the store shelves are already becoming empty.
Already.
And they talking about that the ports are dry.
Yeah.
There's nothing there. The truck drivers have no stuff to deliver. They're saying that we're going to start filling it within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 weeks from now, today, but May 2nd,
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks from now, we're supposed to be actually hitting the consumer with the fact that we can't get supplies and products and things
do
that
you
we
remember
need.
was it last year when they was having the big strike on all the ports?
Yeah.
And I mean, I think that had something to do with it
It
too.
happened. It hit a little bit, but because they was able to turn it back on and go to work and the product was still there. This
Mhm.
time I'm like, it's like the product ain't coming.
Yeah, like who finna go to these sweatshops and work? Not me. I don't even know how to sew. I can sew, but I ain't gonna sew. I can sue, but I ain't gonna sew for
I
it.
can
It's
sue,
like,
but I ain't gonna sew. That's a catchphrase.
ain't it?
Because baby, I can sue, but I ain't gonna sew.
Look.
No, fast fashion. I was shopping on Shein and ordering like stuff like that, and then I would like to say probably 6 to 8 months ago, I stopped because I was like, I saw that they were stealing design ideas from Black creators and stuff like that, and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to support that.
Yeah.
If I just gotta pay a little extra to get something, or you know what I'm saying, so.
But Shein going up, Temu going up, everything. It's already
never
still
ordered
going
nothing
up.
off no Temu.
Me either. I ain't never ordered nothing. I think my mama did one time. And she was scared because her car was gonna get hacked. That's what she thought. But...
Temu gives AliExpress.
And it do.
Because I just feel like it ain't real. But the fact that you understood what I meant.
But you know what? They be selling all them purses and stuff. And you know they said the Chinese came. Not the Chinese. The people over there.
It's China.
It was China?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But they said that they was doing all the same stuff in the same factories as the designers. So Temu the same thing.
Yeah, Temu stuff be like 2 pennies. I be like, how can you say?
Look, 3 pennies for a good one.
Postage costs more than that. Postage is 50 cents.
Well, I ain't never ordered nothing on Temu.
I think a forever stamp might cost like 75 cents now. So how you gonna sell me a product?
Friend, I ain't bought no stamp and I don't know how long. What?
I'm dating myself?
Who's sending letters?
Well, I have to buy stamps, like corporate books of stamps for work.
Oh, okay.
So
okay.
Because
y'all ain't got no stamp machine?
No, we don't have a stamp machine. Like a postage prepaid machine.
Yeah, where you can just and send it.
We have to buy the rolls and like the company sends out for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, holiday season.
Okay, that
so
makes
we
sense.
always buy them big rolls.
Okay, that
so
makes
that's
sense.
why.
That makes sense.
I was like, dang, you make me feel old.
Bring me one of them rolls home.
Bring them.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I ain't gonna lose my job over no stamps now.
Cause look, I am sticky fingers when it comes to
sticky fingers, McGee.
Office supplies. Give me a sticky note, some highlighters, some pens.
She out here shopping on the school supply list at the office.
At the office, get all them sticky notes. I'm the sticky note queen. What? Got all the colors.
That's hilarious. That is hilarious.
I'm just saying.
So, friend,
yes,
let me ask you something.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
How them knees been doing on all these dances?
Look.
The knees been kneeing?
The knees been kneeing.
Come on now.
Because I learned.
Look,
I got up too early this morning for work, right?
First of all, ma'am, you wake up before the roosters.
Girl,
cackle.
Me and the owls be out.
Okay.
Look.
You and the bats be talking about what we doing.
We be out. We be in these streets. But I woke up too early because I had an office that I was real close to the house. It was like maybe 10 minutes from the house. So I woke up too early and I was like, And I got on TikTok.
And
I was
the TikTok,
like,
it'll get you.
Oh, it'll get you. That's where every time. Anyways, so I was like, I'm going to learn this little trail ride. So that one that a horse is in a stable.
Oh, shit. I heard that one. Hold on.
The cowgirl. Look, don't tell me the cowgirl ride or whatever it's called. I learned it this morning.
That was quick.
I learned it this morning. I was like,
a couple hours.
I was getting it
that
too.
would sound like it's moving.
Easy. It's real easy. I was like, okay, this is the cowgirl car ride or whatever you say. I don't know what he say, but
the cowgirl car ride.
I don't know. Trail ride. That's what he say. Cowgirl trail
Save
ride.
a horse, ride a cowboy.
Look.
I know that part. That's all I got. That's all I got.
Well. So that is what I'm trying to learn this summer is them trail rides. Because when I went on that cruise, baby, everybody was doing them trail rides. I didn't know not on that. Well,
wedding bands.
I didn't know that one. But I knew the one Flex. Because I was like, shout out to AD. Shout out to AD. Because he made us sit there in that living room and flex.
Shout out to my brother. He taught us how to do the dance.
That made us flex. Yes. He made us flex. So, yes. I've been learning them trail rides. I ain't gonna go on one. I am not gonna go on one.
Why not?
Who's finna get dirty?
It be outside. It be bugs.
Outside bugs.
Outside.
Break a nail.
Who living like this? This is beneath me.
Do it. I can't do it. Now I ain't gonna get mad. I'll go to like the little party.
Okay.
That they be having, like the little when they were cooking crawfish and stuff. I do all that, but I ain't going on no trail ride.
You ain't going through the woods.
I am not.
I've been to tase somebody's son because he been to scare me and pop. Sir, announce yourself.
You have to say
announce
something,
yourself.
Okay?
Don't be coming out on me like that.
You done got shot in the leg, fooling with me.
Absolutely
What?
not.
Got my pistol with me. What?
You ain't lying about that though. Cause you right.
I'd be like, I thought it was a vampire. It was coming to get me.
Vampires in Texas.
I mean, that's what Sinners is about. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw that too. Mm-hmm. That's what kind of intrigued me about that, because I was like, okay, I like vampires, werewolves, witches, like stories like that, like that fantasy type stuff. I'm like,
okay, yeah, we can go see it, friend. We can go see it.
Friend date.
Definitely go see it. Any summer concerts or music you've been wanting to go to?
Summer, nothing that I have seen besides Christopher Maurice Brown. And that ain't even in the summer. That's in September.
Chris, can we get some tickets?
Okay.
Because them nosebleeds is already too high.
The ticket prices
Macon didn't come through for us. But
I feel like it's the scalpers. Because I don't think that they're setting those prices.
Well, when I first looked at it, the day he put his thing out, it was $142 for the nosebleeds. And I was like, I'm not paying that much. I'm not paying that much for nosebleeds.
You know what? Speaking of ticket prices, did you see that? I think they said 70% of people who went to Coachella financed it. Like with a firm or Klarna or something like that. Like nobody actually paid for the tickets. 70% of the attendees actually had to finance it to actually go to the concert.
I'm not finna do that. I'm sorry. At least let me get some points on my credit card. I mean, some miles or something like
something that I can use at a later date. But yeah, I'm like, they sitting up here said this. So all that back to the never-ending cycle of make the poor poorer. Is poorer a word? Poorer? More poor.
Okay.
Make the poor more poor.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems like that's what they do. And it's like, we're gonna give you all this stuff so you could try to reach this status symbol and be online and be flashy and this, that, and third. But we know you can't afford it because we know we don't pay y'all enough.
That Cowboy Carter, baby, I'm not finna pay that much to go to no concert.
I'm sitting up here thinking like everybody in America needs to be making at least $75K a year.
At the very least,
Bare
just to live.
minimum $75K a year. How many people do you know that make $75K a year?
I know a few.
I mean, yes, but that's different.
Still,
but
yeah.
It's also the circles that you hang with and the people that you surround yourself with. But that's not everybody's
the majority
everyday.
of people. Yeah,
it's not, because when you look at like different statistics and things like that, the U.S. poverty line is at, I think it was like 19,000 a year or 20,000 a year. Who making that? How are you eating?
How are you breathing?
Like
at 19,000. How are you?
Where do you live?
We not trying to.
I'm sorry. Like, but I really
can't
comprehend like how somebody is sitting here raising a family on this type of salary.
Family.
You can't even raise yourself.
Well, that's because they're getting like assistance from the government as well too,
like food supplements and stuff like
food
that.
Stamps, Medicaid, things like that.
Okay, that might make a little sense.
But then they be
but then they cutting it.
Yeah,
they cutting it.
They cutting it big time. But I feel like some people. I don't feel like they should cut it for everybody. I feel like they should cut it for the people who don't need it. Because
I feel like there should be a time limit. If you're an able-bodied person, you should have a time limit. There are people who are probably like 30, 40 years old with actual disabilities, and they cannot work. Okay, fine. But old person who is 32 and don't work because you just keep having kids, or you don't work because your family friend got you on the list, so now you got free benefits for life. Because there's that girl that went viral on TikTok about that in Washington, D.C. Her mama was getting people, her family members, on housing in Washington, D.C. They had like 30,000 people waiting, but had her two cousins skip the line and got them on. They've been on housing like 20 years.
What?
Ridiculous.
But like, why? Why? Like, why do you? I get it. You know, I think you should be able to do like government assistance, like if you're, like you said, disabled, first year of pregnancy, or first 2 years of having a kid or something like that.
Get some
then you got
SNAP
to get off.
Something.
You got to get off because there's other people that are coming that need those benefits. You've been on these benefits 20 years. What are you doing?
Yeah. What are you doing?
You
with your
want
life?
people to be in your business that long?
You didn't go to school. You didn't get a trade. You didn't get a.
I don't want nobody in my business. First of all, I don't want you to know how much money I make. What?
Yeah.
But then they be doing underhanded stuff and making money on the side. And then they got all these
something
Escalades and Gucci purses and all this stuff. And I'm like,
that's the person
I can't even get.
He had 4 houses on Section 8.
4 houses?
The mama, the son, the sister, and like the auntie all moved into all 4 houses that he had listed on Section 8. It's on TikTok too.
Wow.
TikTok be having me going down this little rabbit hole.
There's a lady who had to pay like $75,000 back because she like was on the system, and she was like telling her husband, well, you got the money, you can pay for it. He was like, I'm not finna help you do that. 75,000. Y'all didn't catch it when it was 2,000?
That's crazy.
What? Anywho, this is the world we live in.
And I'm just trying to survive.
I am really trying to survive. All right, y'all. So this week's Auntie's Friends business is going to be Bap the Dancer. She's based out of Arlington, Texas. She's a flexibility coach and a dancer. She will help you open up the areas that need more flexibility and also help with some built-up trauma areas. Great prices. She also travels, so hit her up on IG at Bap the Dancer. That's BAP the Dancer. And tell her the auntie sent y'all.
And Bap, can you show Auntie Miss Lady how to twerk a little bit?
Baby, because she got all the videos on her.
Because I need a little help.
Look, we're gonna have to have us a class.
I can do a little wind.
We're gonna have to have us a class.
But my twerk, it don't be twerking like it's supposed to. Throw it out there like that.
Throw it. Throw it. You can't throw it out there like that. Okay, that's okay. Maybe for her birthday.
I need to get it together before then. I need to know how to throw it out before I hit the big 4-0.
Look,
I got a year.
On the 4-0, we gonna really throw it. We gonna be throwing them hips and dips out there.
I'm gonna put a little ball freeze on my knee. Take 3 ibuprofen.
I hate you.
I'll be loose.
I hate you. That knee gonna be wobbling.
Hey, I'll be loose, friend. Hold on.
I hate you. Anyways, friend, where can they find us at?
Y'all can find us on all the social medias. We got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and of course, YouTube. You can listen to us on Spotify and Apple Podcasts. So we are Aunties and Mimosas.
Aunties and Mimosas.
Aunties and Mimosas _podcast on Instagram.
Mm-hmm. Y'all can also get our merch. We got our Aunties and Mimosa Me Please shirt. So make sure y'all hit us.
The shirt matches the book. Yes. We got to come out with a second generation of this book with our new recipes that we have done this season.
It's coming out.
So it'll be updated with more content. So
be
on the lookout for that.
Yes. Friend, you got anything else for us?
No, I think I'm good for today, y'all.
All right, then. Well, I guess we will see y'all next time. Bye.
This is Aunties and Mimosas. Aunties and Mimosas. If you come in a little closer, you'll see we live life like we're supposed to. So come